Real quick, y'all, I just want to give a shout out to Keith, Pickin' Preacher, for sending some people over to the channel. I appreciate that. If you guys are new here, my name is Trevor. I'm a part-time reseller who sells mostly clothing, but I do sell everything. Like, I have a whole shelf right here full of random crap. So I sell a lot of stuff. I live in Mississippi, so the picking is different down here. Right now I'm doing these what sold videos and just brain dumping my reselling mind on this channel because the people that I live with don't really care about reselling that much, but I do. I like to talk about it, so I'm going to talk about it on this camera. Whether or not you guys watch it, that's up to you. If you enjoy that type of content, I love it if you would hit the like button and subscribe and maybe share the video, maybe tell your friends, I don't know. If you find any value in this, definitely let me know in the comments. And yeah, thank you guys for coming over from Keith's channel. And thank you for everybody that does watch and the people that have subscribed and liked and commented. I've seen a few of you, so thank you. But yeah, that is me. And we're just gonna keep trucking on this reselling journey and see where it takes us. So appreciate you guys. Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Once again, it is bright and early, 5:13 a.m. on a Wednesday morning, and we have a few orders to pull. So I decided to come on over here and get them out. We have 6 orders for $162.21. I am very stopped up, if you can't tell. So if my voice sounds weird, sorry. I mean, it sounds weird anyway, but extra weird. But let's jump into pulling some orders, and then I'll show you guys some cool stuff that I got at the thrift store yesterday, because I didn't film anything. Alright, first item is, of course, a Polo Ralph Lauren plaid button-up shirt, size 2XL, and we sold that one for $18.89 plus shipping. So pretty good on that one. Oh, they paid almost $30 for this shirt, $26.95. So yes, I will continue to pick up the polo stuff. For one, it always sells. Like, it is very saturated, and the sell-through rate overall is not great, but it will sell. For me, at least, it has been selling, and so I'm going to keep buying it. Just listed this, so this is kind of, I guess, a Bolo brand. I mean, the sell-through rate is not great, but I guess if you price it right, it sells relatively fast. It's St. Croix. I think that's how you say it. It's an expensive brand new, that's for sure. But this shirt, this is just a t-shirt. Just a t-shirt. It feels nice, though. It feels like real good quality, lightweight t-shirt. It sold for $25 free shipping the same day that I listed it. So probably could have held out for my $30 free shipping, but I like to move stuff, y'all. I'm not going to argue about $5. Alright, this little patch came out of the patch lot that I got from Dibdid, which I believe I'm already in the profit on, but this one, just a Coors Rodeo, yucky on the back. That sold for $4.49 free shipping, so basically nothing. But it was pretty much free at this point, so whatever. Make a little bit of money on it. Woo! These I've had forever. They're in pretty bad condition. Harley Davidson boots. Believe men's 8, yeah, size 8. So that's probably why it took forever to sell, and they're in bad condition. And they only sold for $12 plus shipping, but the buyer's all in $29.23. So basically $30 shipped for these Harley Davidson boots. So just glad to get them out of here. Alright. Hey, shout out to Commonwealth Picker, Kevin, and Dave and all them. But Kevin's the one that did a giveaway on probably Shop Commons or Dibdid, one of those marketplaces over there on the District app. He did a giveaway for this IKEA bag, Trash to Cash IKEA bag. And I love the Trash to Cash podcasts. I listen to every one of them. Oh, that was cool. And this bag is very useful. Already putting it to use. So thanks, Kev, if I can call you that. Alright, so these are a really good pair of shorts. If you ever see Salomon? Salomon? I guess it's Salomon. I don't know. These are running shorts. Picked these up at the bins, so probably paid less than $1 for them because they're really light. They've got like the inner liner right here. I don't know. They're really good. If you ever see Salomon anything, look it up because it's a great running brand. I think they do other stuff too, but These are a pair of running shorts, size large. Wow, I didn't even put the size in the title. That's crazy. They still sold though. Sold these for full price, $49.99 free shipping. So like I said, definitely be on the lookout for Solomon, however you say it, salmon. And the last item that we have going out this morning is this old Territory Ahead quarter zip. Nice little fade to it. Not you know, like a Bolo brand or anything, but some Territory Ahead stuff can be pretty good, especially if it's vintage. So definitely take a look at it if you see it. I think I sold a jacket also already from Territory Ahead. That's all the sales that we have today going out this morning. So that's, you know, from yesterday morning to this morning, 6 orders for $100 and something. That's pretty good for me, a little part-time. So listing 10 a day, and I sold 6 yesterday, so that's pretty good. List 10, sell 6. I'll take it net 4 in my store. But the listing 10 a day thing has definitely boosted the sales. So I'm going to keep doing it for sure. Let me show you guys some stuff that I got yesterday at the thrift store. So obviously I picked up a lot of clothes that need to be washed, so those are still being processed. I took pictures of a whole bunch of stuff last night that I'd already washed, so it's just a cycle that keeps repeating itself. You go to the laundromat, wash a bunch of clothes, take pictures, list, find more clothes, go to the laundromat, wash a bunch of clothes, take pictures, list. You know, the cycle. First thing that we found yesterday, though, was this really cool, really sweet LL Bean Messenger laptop bag. It's very cool. It's very cool. Whenever I looked it up, somebody had it listed under the Heritage line. I don't know if that's like a LL Bean line or what. But it's in pretty relatively good condition. There's a little bit of dirt and stuff here. I've already got this thing pictured and ready to list. Might list it today. But I do have a draft bank, by the way. If you're not utilizing the draft bank, you definitely need to be. Because it can be very helpful if you don't have time to list one day, or if you're outsourcing all day, you don't feel like taking pictures. It's very useful to have a draft bank. So I definitely recommend everybody to have a draft bank. Found this at one store where I also got, what else did I get? I got some camo stuff, some, you know, bread and butter type clothing items. Then at another store, I picked this up. It's brand new. It's the only reason I really got it. The sell-through rate is not incredible, but it should sell for like $50. So I paid $10. I only did it because it's brand new. Super easy to take pictures of, super easy to list, super easy to ship, and hopefully we'll make some profit on it. So, and then probably the best find of the day was this pair of Oakley M frames. Definitely cool. Of course, anything Oakley you need to be on the lookout for and look up. Not everything Oakley sells great. Like just a plain Jane t-shirt, probably not real great unless it's the Oakley, what do they call it? Software? Yeah. I don't know if they even make t-shirts. It's like jacket. All I've ever seen is jackets and stuff, but definitely look up anything that says Oakley on it. Especially sunglasses. I mean, you can't really go wrong with a pair of Oakley sunglasses. Those are the M frame is the model. M frame. I don't know if you can see that. Probably. Anyway, very good pair of sunglasses. Those should probably sell for about $100. And I spent like 105 yesterday. Yeah, I spent like 105 on everything yesterday. The LL Bean bag should go for at least 50, maybe more. The TP Link thing, 50, hopefully. Sunglasses, 100, maybe. And then I've got a whole duffel bag, a whole big Nike duffel bag. I also got a big Nike duffel bag. It's like I think it's like a baseball bag, but it doesn't have like the bat compartment. I don't know. Got to look into it more. And I also got a old Ocean Pacific duffel bag that's new. Which there's not a lot of Ocean Pacific duffel bags out there. You look it up on eBay and there's like 5 listed and a couple sold. So we'll see how that does. It was new, so I grabbed it. These sunglasses, let me tell you all the story. These sunglasses, so I saw the Nike duffel bag laying on the ground, just laid on the ground. It's pretty dirty, so I need to wash it. However, I started looking in it, and I saw these. These were just in the bag. Now, remember, guys, that like I go to the thrift store after work, so it's like 4 o'clock before I even get there most of the time. So there's definitely been people running through the store all day. So I have to really dig and find the stuff that people miss. And of course, they're going to miss these when they're buried in a Nike duffel bag on the ground that I just happened to pick up. And I was like, I might get this Nike duffel bag. So I looked inside of it, and these were in there. And there was also another pair, but it was broken like right here. Like broken completely off. Maybe I could have sold the lenses. Maybe I could have sold the frame broken. I'm not sure. Probably should have grabbed them anyway because they didn't charge me very much for them at all. I think it was like $1 for those. But regardless, it just goes to show that like people are gonna miss stuff. This is something that I've learned, especially this year, for sure. Like people are going to miss stuff. There's always stuff out there. Like this LL Bean bag was just sitting on the ground at a thrift store. Just sitting on the ground. Nobody picked it up. Nobody looked at it. So I'm telling you, like people always miss stuff. Now, you might not find something every time you go, but it is, like I said, it's very rare that I don't find something, at least something to make me a little bit of profit, you know? But yeah, those are probably the best finds from yesterday. I don't even remember what the clothing was that I got, but I got to get it all washed and ready to go anyway. And then last night, I took pictures of a whole bunch of stuff. Well, I say a whole bunch of stuff. A few things. Already got these pictured. Already got this pictured, obviously. I like to recoup my money quickly. So I like to get the best things listed first. I don't know if that's the best way to do it, but that's how I do it. Anyway, I'll get this stuff put up, and then we can pack some orders. I cannot lie to you guys. I am tired. I'm very tired. I stayed up past midnight last night and woke up at 4:30 this morning. So, but you got to do what you got to do. I'm going to make it happen either way. So it's a lot easier to make stuff like that happen whenever you really have an end goal in mind. Like obviously my end goal and most people's end goal with this type of work is to work for yourself one day. So in order to do that, sacrifices have to be made, like sleep and time to do other things. But that is just called an opportunity cost. And to me, the opportunity to work for myself is greater than the opportunity to sleep, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I would rather lose sleep and do this than be able to sleep in and have to work for somebody else for the rest of my life. So obviously I'm still working for somebody, but we're always making progress. I've also found that it is very hard to like explain to someone my whole thinking and thought process behind this, like to get somebody on board with this. It's very difficult because when you tell somebody that you sell used clothing online, they think you're absolutely insane. This is definitely work. Sometimes very hard work. Like people think resellers don't do heavy lifting. Like fill up a bag full of clothes and see if it ain't heavy. You know what I'm saying? Take a whole bunch of stuff. Like, I mean, if you sell electronics, you're picking up heavy stuff constantly. It's a very good opportunity because, like, there's tangible results, right? Like, I can show numbers showing that I make more doing this than I do at my job. It's not hard to show the numbers. It's not like I'm doing this and losing money every week. If that were the case, then I'd be better off just doing my job. So I was listening to Tech and Sports yesterday, and it's an older podcast that he did with a shoe seller, and apparently most shoe sellers ship stuff in poly bags. I did not know this. I thought that everybody shipped every shoe in a box. So this was news to me. So I'm going to try it with these Harley boots because I don't have a box to fit them. Plus, you know, it's a pretty cheap order, so if I'm going to experiment, this is the order to do it on. Granted, boots are certainly different than shoes, but they are small. They're small enough. They fit pretty good in this bag here. So we're gonna try it out. Just like that. Might go horribly wrong, we might be fine. $10 to ship those. They paid 16, so hey, we made $6 off of shipping. I know it's a debate whether to refund the difference in shipping or not. I don't do it. I consider that like my handling fee, or, you know, in order to buy the packing materials and all that kind of stuff. I probably spend more in packing materials than I get from overcharging for shipping, because I usually don't overcharge. Like, a lot of stuff I do free shipping on now, or, you know, I'll actually make the shipping lighter than the item actually is, in order to get the shipping costs down, so that it will be more enticing to the buyer, which is also the reason I've been doing some free shipping, mostly on the clothing. But so far it's okay. The only problem is when people on the West Coast order stuff. And people on the West Coast are cheap, man. Like, I get lowball offers almost every day from somebody in either California or Oregon or Washington. Like, y'all people out there like to lowball. It's crazy. I've been cutting grass for 2 days, and my allergies, man, they are so whack. And guess what I have to do today? Cut grass. Oh, the post office did not pick up my packages yesterday. Very, very unfortunate. And there wasn't anything I could do about it, because by the time I figured out that they didn't pick up my packages, they were closed. So I'm not sure. Every once in a while, I think it's whenever there's a substitute, they just do not pick up my packages. Most of the time, it's fine. I don't have any problem with them. Yesterday, they didn't pick them up, which is very unfortunate. Hopefully nothing arrives late, because I'm really trying to get that metric back up. I would really like to hit top rated seller again, but probably will be a while. But, alright, I've got everything packed. Tomorrow morning, depending on what we sell today, tomorrow I might come over here in the morning and pack. But tomorrow, sadly, I have to go to a funeral. Yeah, I'm off work tomorrow, but I have to go to a funeral. Very nice. All poly bags. All poly bags today. Super easy. It's what time did I say it was when we got here? Just after 5. It was like 5:10. Now it's 5:41. So it took me 30 minutes to pull all that, pack it, and talk to you guys at the same time, which does, slow me down a little bit, but that's okay. I like talking about this stuff. The whole reason I started this channel was so that I could talk about reselling without getting on everybody's nerves around me, because they were sick of hearing about it. But that's all that I got for you today. Pretty mediocre sales day, but we got some good stuff at the thrift store yesterday. We're going to get that stuff listed. Still listing 10 a day. We're getting after it. We're grinding. We're doing what we got to do. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Be sure to like and subscribe if you liked the video, and yeah, bye.